Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Car Dealer Simulator. I have another car. I am bringing a couple extra back to the base right now. We just upgraded all of our painting and our body shop and stuff, so I kind of want to see what that entails. So, we bought a couple of cars, like a station wagon and this old thing, whatever this is. We were at over $100,000. Now we're down to 38. Hopefully we'll get our money back. Meow. Got the little flamingo there. So we've got one of these station wagons and then this guy. So let's see how this works. Let's see how our new car wash works. See, this is the new car wash here. I don't know if we just... I don't know how if it automatically does it or what. Powerful foam. Okay. Seems like it covers a lot faster. Which is what we want, right? We need faster. Faster, better. More better. Yeah. It looks better to me. Okay, now we want... How do we get the different... There we go. There we go. Much better. I don't know how much rust this is going to need to be taken out, but we'll probably wash them both today and then get into the other side of the shop where we now have electrical hand tools instead of having to scrub it all by hand. All the rust and stuff, we actually have power tools now, so that's going to be kind of nice. It's going to definitely make it go faster. Okay. All right, let's leave that one here. Gonna grab this sucker and get going. Yeah, I don't know. I've been having a lot of fun playing this one. It's just a little bit different than something that we normally play. I mean, I was kind of a fan of Supermarket Sim. So I was like, well, I want to try some other ones. I got Gas Station Simulator. I got this one. I got several others, or at least those two. I don't remember exactly what I got, but I had gotten them a while back. So I was like, well, probably end up doing some Timberborn as well. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that, but Timberborn is getting ready to go on its 1.0 release. So probably be seeing a little bit of Timberborn, that one's actually really pretty cool. If you like city builders and little survivor games, Timberborn is a unique little beaver one where you get to play as beavers and you have to dam water. It's about building a base in a city and a home for a bunch of different beavers, but then also like trying to keep them alive during droughts, which come and you have to like back up the water and keep your crops alive. It's really pretty cool. So, all right. Let's scan it. Does it even need bodywork? Visual. Bodywork is 100%. Let's go scan this one. Oh, bodywork's 100%. Okay. So we don't need this one anymore. We don't need to do any bodywork to these ones, so that's nice. We live on donuts and coffee. All right. Unfortunately, we don't have enough stuff to actually repair this one yet. Let's do the odometer. Take off a few, you know, take off a few miles. Every little mile counts as something. Let's just leave it there. Okay, what does this one need again? Let's scan it. I don't know what all we have. It's going to need brakes. So we got a lot of this stuff. It just doesn't really... We've got a lot of crap. So let's go dump this stuff off in our inventory. And then I wish we could select more than one. See, like, we could probably destroy all the red things. All the red ones aren't that good. What list are these on? So I think we just get rid of some of this stuff. Basically everything that's red, that way if, destroy... I wish we could destroy like multiple things at a time. If we're not supposed to do this, you guys let me know, because if we're supposed to, like, you know, be putting this on something else, I don't have any idea. Okay. So we've got our scanner. We basically need all brakes and all suspension. Catalytic converter and a couple resonators. Let's go look at this one. Can we make a list? Did it get the resonator? Yeah. So we can scan it and then actually just go and look at it that way. Okay. I think that's how we get our stuff, so let's do that. Lift this guy up. Where's our truck? No, we don't want to scan that. And I have not figured out how to do the fuses yet. There's just a bunch of different fuses that we need, and I haven't figured out which ones go where, so. It is Tuesday in the game at 9 o'clock, so the store should be open. The store is lit up orange if it is open. If it is closed, it is lit up, it is gray. So, there's that, just in case you need a little heads up. Don't worry, we're not going to run you over. Okay, we want our list. We need 2 catalytic converters, a resonator. Exhaust. And a resonator. A radiator, which we don't have the ability to do. 6 discs. 6 discs and 6 calipers. Six of those. Front shocks and rear shocks, 4 of each. And 3 suspension pins, but let's check our inventory. So what do we have that we need 2 of? Let's see, we only have room for 2. Clutch and engine and a battery. Suspension, we needed the pins. So we don't have any more space. I think we might be able to store them in the truck, but I haven't. Again, there's things that I have not figured out about this game yet, so bear with me as we struggle on. Turn, brother, turn. This game's not Forza, you know. This game's not Forza, it doesn't play like it. So let's dump all the stuff off in here. So now we should have some decent amount of stuff. All right, I wish we could get this reputation up, but we'll just have to see what we can do here. Let's actually scan this one real quick. That way we have it. No, I wanted to scan it. Okay. I see 2 reds here. Let me scan this one. Lots of issues with the brakes here, so we'll just fix 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll fix everything that's like red and orange, maybe? Yeah, so we need, yeah. Good grief. 1, 2, 3. Need a lot of stuff on this one. All shocks and suspension pins on this one are gone. A catalytic converter and a resonator. So we've got the resonator. $100. Easy. Okay. Now we needed all 4. Oh, Z is the report. All the shocks and stuff need to be done, so let's just jump straight into this one. And just... Oh, it didn't light up green. That threw me off. Lots of screws just to get to $100,000, you know what I mean? That one was at 32. It wasn't horrible, but... This will be our money maker. I think this one was almost... I think this one can sell for like 50 grand. Something like that. So then we want the pin. One. If you wait, you can get it off in 2. Yeah, we don't have enough. We're gonna need to go grab a couple more of those. Let's look at this one. This one's missing completely. Let's leave that stupid little trailer here. Kind of annoying, and what is nice though is that eventually we're going to be able to get mechanics to be working on that stuff while we're gone. Like, we can get somebody to do the cleaning, get somebody to do the body work, stuff like that, and then while we run around, grab parts, you know, grab new cars, things like that. Okay, we need a couple more suspension pins. These guys. I'm just gonna buy 4. And then we needed a radiator and stuff, but we don't have the ability to put any of this stuff in. I wonder, like, what can I do with this stuff? I guess we just destroy them. We'll keep the 32 just in case we want to put together a derelict car. No. I hate how that thing's just always in our hand when we do that. Sorry, bro. I'm going. You wait for me to go. How's that? He waits for me. We wait for no one. Alright, let's put the stuff back in here just to have the extras in our inventory. I think whenever we upgrade it, I think we'll have more, we'll have additional storage space for that stuff, so. That way we have that one on record. Did we do this to this one, or was it the other one? Either way. Back to the right front. This one is at 27. We want to go ahead and take this one off. Imagine doing all this by hand. Whew. Talk about a pain. Kind of like it is even on the game, man. The hundo. Full power. Right. All right, done with that side. We'll do the suspension on the rear. That is true though, like you end up with a lot of parts. The only thing is, like in the real automotive world, you would have like a core charge, or like a core, so you could send back the parts to the to the other shop. Is this the one? And they would take them back. You know, and then you could... I don't know if they get an extra little charge for them or what. Like the shops get a little money back when they send in a core. You know, you can do that on batteries, do like a core. But you can do them on almost anything, I think. Obviously not brake pads or something, but you know, something that's like that they can rebuild. Okay. That's essentially it. We would want to do a radiator in this one, but I think we do all the everything but the right rear caliper is what it's looking like. So we may as well start here, I guess. Since we don't want to do the right rear. But we do want to do the... go back to assemble. 45. I mean, we may as well do 100. Now, we didn't want to do that one. Put this on here. I was kind of hoping we would have one with some body work, but I think I got some that were in better condition. Because you get more money. Which is kind of crazy, because I mean, if they're in worse condition and you do work to them, maybe you get more money, but... So this one's at 37 and 15. Yeah, it definitely needs a new one. You know, if only it was this easy. It's actually a really, it can be a pain in the neck to do all this stuff. If you've ever worked on your own vehicle, you know, it's not this easy. But it's a video game. Remember? You guys remember? Alright. Let's disassemble. $49.17. And see, like, this one was the one that had, like, calipers were, like, okay, you know? Like, I would almost put this 53 back on there, and then we'll just kind of call it good for that one. Because we want to replace everything that's, like, orange. Yellow's still okay, I would say. But we got to remember that, because when you get into this, you always want to replace everything. Because it's like, well, we're here, but we really don't need to, so... This one's at 49, 43. See, orange. That's why we wanted to do it. And what else did we have after this? I think that was it, huh? Because we already did the exhaust. And we can't do any of this stuff. So now what we do is we take it over and we go get the tires aired up. Which once we get our own gas, that's an upgrade we can get. When we get our own gas pump, we can do that ourselves here at the shop. Whoa. But for now, we got to come over here until we get that upgrade. We might be able to get it. I don't know. We might have the money. And the reputation. Grab that. What do we need to be at? We are a wagon, right? So we're at 2.9. That's good. I could have swore there was a low one. Maybe it's this last one. Yeah. Okay. 2.9. Bill's got a special little funny cover. I want to say maybe we get more fuel for, or more money for doing this, I think, but I don't know. To me, like, that's what you would want to do anyways, right? Don't, like, whenever you're selling vehicles, they take out the flamingo again. Because it's funny. Okay, T. All right, let's grab our other one and go see what all we could need to do to this guy. I think we have all the parts, but I don't really know. Man, lots of brake issues. We need calipers. How many do we have? I don't know. Let's go dump these off over here. Let's move them all. How many new calipers do we have? We have 4. Okay. And 2 new discs. 4 calipers and 2 new discs. Yeah, because those are yellow. So it does put the things that we need in here automatically, which is really nice. That way it takes out some of the memory. We don't have to remember so much. Okay, so the list says we need a new catalytic converter. Tempted to use a sticky tape though. You know, it's funny, like, we don't have... I haven't really found any holes at all in these things. They're just really low. Okay. %. That's done. Now we just need... we'll just start with brakes. Did this one need a battery too? Yeah, it could use a battery. Basically anything that's orange, right? Right. That one was actually okay. Put that back on. See, like, if I had this truck in the this car in the shop, I would pull it up on the lift it up, and I would pull off all 4 tires, and then I would work on all that stuff. But since it's a video game, we go ahead and just do one at a time. This isn't real life. I've used an air ratchet to take off more tires in my life than I could ever even count. 16, 40. Yeah, 40's orange. Okay, so basically what I'm thinking is we can go through and probably get rid of all the red and orange and then use the yellow parts to install on the other cars that we get, like the ones that we want to repair completely. We can use orange to kind of make those okay, you know what I mean? If we decide to, if we have very many yellow ones. We'll see. 28, this one needs a new one. 1, 2, 3. Easy money, guys. Easy money. We got the suspension next, so don't get too crazy. This one? They start to kind of run together, so I don't remember if it was this one needed all suspension too. I don't, probably, I think. That one was okay. Okay. Now we need to work on the suspension. And like I said, I'd like to do engines and stuff, but we'll do that. We'll do that whenever we can. Okay, get out of there. We need the pins and everything. Yep. Start with the front. There. Hundo. This will be so much nicer whenever we get some electrical tools, like it's, or even if they're, I bet you they're pneumatic. Well, I don't know. I don't know what they would call them. I would assume they're pneumatic. Most are. Suspension pin. Take this guy out. Let's add a new one. There we go. What's really cool about this too is whenever you actually, if you guys decide to play it, like when you take these out, they drive really bad, like whenever they need a lot of work. But as you replace these items on here, it actually makes the drive really quite a bit better. I mean, it's orange. So... it's orange. Better just take it off. We can put it on an old car. Probably get, like I said, we'll get rid of everything that's red and then put the orange stuff maybe on a new car that we're trying to piece together to make a little bit of cash. That red one out there is almost like it's got some old parts on it, but it's ready. It just needs an engine. Can't run without an engine. Okay, now this guy, this is 7%. Oh yeah, that's a bad one. Freaking blown out. Suspension is what makes it ride nicely, guys. Makes it not ride like you're riding on the ground. And eventually we'll probably have to just go through and get rid of everything that we don't need, right? We'll probably end up with more parts than what we need because I'm assuming, you know, like after we replace, even after we throw away all the red ones, we're going to end up with more crap than what we need. So go over here. Take this sucker off. That one was 29. And one more. I think. Hopefully we can get... Okay, so that's good for that. We need a new... We could use a new battery. Okay, let's exit this guy. The music's kind of nice. Hopefully they don't come back in a week or so and be like, oh, it's copyright. All right, we got 100. Okay. Oops, no, I want to drive it. All right, let's go. Set the air pressure, fill it up on gas, and then we'll put it up for sale. Yeah, this is not a bad car, man. This one's actually pretty nice. It's a boat for sure, but... Okay. $2.9. Would this be considered a wagon or a muscle car? Doesn't matter. Probably a muscle car. Come on. Close enough. You can't be too OCD about it. It doesn't actually, like... It doesn't go down like just one. It goes in like increments of 2, so... That was a good guess. Maybe a muscle car. Maybe that's what this one is, because that's the kind of the feel I'm getting. It runs awfully fast. I hit the wrong button. Definitely drives like a boat. Is it in the... Yeah, okay. We need tea. That one's all done. All right. Let's put up our ads. So this one's worth 24,000. Let's go 25. This one's worth 30. Okay, so we're at 33, so we have the potential of getting up to, you know, 120, 130,000. Which if you consider all the, make sure nobody's coming over to jack with our stuff. You consider all the parts that we put in there. Not bad. Let's get all the red ones out of here. While we wait for them to... We have 2 unread emails. Let's see. We're just out here destroying stuff. What does this one need? Yeah, I've got everything back to orange on this one. We just don't have an engine and we don't really have any exhaust. Let's read our emails real quick while we wait for this. Blasted wreck. Seriously, I swear someone just dropped those wrecks around the map like a madman. There's another one northwest from WS. Close to that village thing on the side road. Want to earn some extra cash? Sure, maybe. I was passing through the forest to check on the view from the top of the hill, and when I came back I noticed this eerie wreck in the forest. I swear it wasn't there before. Creepy. Okay, well, that's cool. This better be a serious inquiry. Yes? Good offer, I'll take it.
Ah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I thought we had that one for... Well, we set it up. Uh-huh. See him? Get over here, you stupid little dog.
Ah.
Let's scan this one. See, there's nothing. Oh, there's some fuses in this one. So what we can do is we can actually look in here, rob the parts that we need. And then trash them. Anyways, let's look for another car to buy. I want to find something that we can use the new, you know, I want to use the new stuff, like the power tools. There's a $12,000 one. That's a good one. $21,000. That's even better. What's this 21er? Oh, it's this stupid station wagons, man. Visual is treated. Color black. I mean, we need to get it. Try that one too. Alright, buddies, if you're not going to come over here and put it on a deal, we're going to leave and go buy a new car. Alright, girl, we'll be back in a minute. You take a look around. Take a look around. I feel like the... Yeah, y'all better watch out, okay? Like, you guys are literally just walking in right where I'm at. What's up, bro? 10,000? I'll give you 7. Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
Got that one. So if you saw it, we were 32% below the market value, so that's where how we're making our money, is buying it low and then trying to sell it at normal price, right? That's why we take the... Yeah, watch out. That's why we take the odometer and or whatever it is, the tachometer, the odometer, yeah, oh, the odometer, you know, the thing. And we, you know, make it less. Drive up that price. Okay, we gotta go grab another one. We are gonna need gas soon. Watch out, lady. Hi. 21,000. I'll give you 18,000. 19. How about 18,500? 650. Okay.
Good job. Good job.
There we go. So now we got 2 more to try out. Hopefully these ones need some body work so that way we can actually try out our new electric stuff that we got, because we got this stuff and then... Can you let me through here? We got our stuff and then we haven't even been able to use it, so maybe we can try it out. That would be nice. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Is that what that feels? Yeah, no, I don't feel 22. I wish. Okay, we are going to need parts, though. What do we have in our inventory? We got rid of all that, so we're going to need parts. So we just need to pull these guys over. Oh, good. We got one with the... Ba-da-ba-bum. Grab this guy. Oops, I accidentally put it up. If you click the wrong one, he just puts it right back up. What is this? Wax? Oh! Okay, well, let's do that too. I forgot about that. Okay. Probably do this after we do the body work, but that's alright. The game doesn't know the difference. Nice! Heck yeah, look at that sucker shine. Oh wow, you can tell a huge difference on that shine. That looks great. This is kind of a cool car, dude. Okay. So now we've got a grinder. Let's scan it real quick. Brakes. I mean, we need an engine, but we don't have the ability. A few things here. That's what we need for this one. Alright, well, let's try the grinder. Oh yeah, much faster. Much faster. Oops. Lock on. Okay. Now we do putty. Putty bros. Putty's still kind of slow. Whoa, whoa, we're too close. A little too close here. Okay, and now we have the oscillating polisher. That's nice. Whoa, that's quick. Nice. I would say that saved us some time for sure. That's a lot faster. That's a lot of stuff. It's not drivable? Doesn't have an exhaust manifold. Okay. Alright, we need to go get parts. We'll be back. Oh, I almost got him. We are running low, brother. Run to the store. I don't know. I don't remember what all we have that's new. Does it give us the ability to look at our inventory that's in storage? I don't know. Hey, brother. Components, so we need our scanner. We need an exhaust manifold, an exhaust tailpipe. Exhaust manifold. An exhaust tailpipe. See, this is what I wish we could do. 6 and 6, so we need 6 discs and 6 calipers. And I'm also very happy that it takes it off. 2 front shock absorbers, 3 rear. 2 fronts, 3 rear. And I'm gonna buy a couple pins. Is that it on our list? Of everything that we can. So let's take those off. Okay. Oops. Man, people in this city really don't know how to drive. It's crazy. I don't know about it. I always want to like take this turn, but then there's just too many cars here, so. Hold on. We need right rear brakes. Let's just check all the brakes. Yeah. Check all the brakes. Sure. Just like we just did. $14.72. That's not bad. I just wish we could do the engine. You know? Or I wish we had some power tools that would probably make this go so much faster. Probably why we need to get to level 7. So we're at 0% and 30. So 30 is orange, so we're going to need that. Like with 0%? That is crazy. You just don't have... You just don't have a brake caliper? Is that how that works? Does anybody want to buy this? Oh well, I guess I'm not super worried about them buying stuff right now. If we get these 3 out there, we'll make 175,000 maybe. I don't know. We'll be up there. We'll be over 100,000 anyways. $32 and $27. Yep, but I got Gas Station Simulator 2. I am looking forward to doing that one. Just think it would be fun. Did we just do that one? I think so. Gotta pay attention to where you're at. Those one's 69. 100%. Put that 69 right back on. Because it's not taking into account that we don't need to take that one off. Now what? Suspension. We need left rear, left front, and right pin. We also need an exhaust manifold. The exhaust manifold is kind of a lot of screws. We need to get something other than a torque wrench or whatever this is, a ratchet to take these off. That just takes a little bit too much effort here. Pinch it on down. Left front, left rear, right pin, right? Suspension pin, right front, left rear. That's pretty much it. I kind of wish that the radio would play while we're in this spot because we are still in the shop. Like, I wish it would play. So left front, that one's at 2%. Yeah, that needs to come off. That's a no-go. %, that'll be a trasher. And this one. Now to tow that other one in here. I didn't realize it didn't drive. That would have been nice to know. Maybe because it doesn't have an exhaust manifold. Maybe. 44 is an orange, so I guess that's the one we got to put on there. 44 is a no-go. But maybe on an old car it is. That's it. Exhaust tailpipe? We could do that. Oops, not exit. Exhaust tailpipe, and then we're done. Okay. How was the battery? Let's see. Let's see the report. Battery's still good. The only thing is the radiator and the engine that needs to be repaired, but we can't do that yet, so. Let's see, race like 20,000 miles off of this sucker. Come on. That's good. We don't want to push it. Okay. Let's go ahead and throw up a list, or throw it up real quick. Black Thunder. This one's worth 19,000. Why don't we have the other one up there? Did I take it down? Well, no wonder nobody's buying it, huh? Well, there's 50,000. We're going to do this one slightly backwards. Nope, go back. Okay, let's get this one in the shop, then we'll go talk to this guy. I'm anticipating it running after we get the exhaust on there, so. Hey, what's up? You guys want to buy a car? Get out of here. Listed as 20,000, but I no. Got money, girl? I hope so. Come on. Come on. Better not lowball me. No, I'm not even going to debate that. Sorry. So what needs to go here? Exhaust manifold. It's not even installed. I would say that would cause it to not be, you know, drivable. I much prefer the parts to actually just be missing. Much easier than having to take them off, put them back on, take them off, put them back on. Okay. Radiator, bodywork, that'll come later. Brakes. Right rear and the left front. I mean, but we got to take them all off to check it out. Pin is okay. Left front, we need the right front pin. Oh well, I think we're going to be working on this one tonight, and then we'll just, you know. So we need right rear, left front. This is basically what this game is turning into, is just like a little, you know, mechanical turning, you know, wrench simulator. A lot of mouse flicking, let's say that. Like, it's like, you know, for every time you got to do that, I'm literally just having to drag the mouse down. Left front. Right front's still good, right? Yeah, 70%. Left front needs to come off. Tomorrow we'll sell cars. Hopefully. Okay, now we basically need to do all the brakes. Same things, guys, until we get an upgrade. We can't do the engine work, and we, yeah. I don't even know how we would pull out the engine. I'm sure it's only a few bolts, but you know it's harder than that in real life. Take the tire off. That's good. We need a new disc, though. Put that 70 center back on there. Okay. Check this one. I like the progression though. I feel like it's a nice, they make you work for it. And whenever you do actually get the progression, it's definitely worth it. 10%, 6%, that all needs to go. 100, 100, tire. Okay, we're getting there. One tire at a time, boys and girls. What do we got? 13 and 66. That's all right. $66 is good. Yeah. Yeah, 66 is fine. Uh, 36 and 41. All right, what else? I mean, it's just washed and polished now, other than the radiator. Okay. Is the body work done? That's gonna need some body work. Ba-da-da-ba-ba. These station wagons like this kind of remind me of Christmas Vacation when they go get their tree and they're all in their little station wagon. But it also kind of like is, I never really, like, I didn't get to watch it. Like, I don't know if I've ever seen the whole movie all the way through. So don't hold me to this. But I feel like it's like, have you ever seen Harry and the Hendersons? It's like an old school movie. I don't think I've ever watched it all the way, like I said, but they ran over a Sasquatch or Bigfoot, and then didn't they bring him home on top of their station wagon or something like that? I feel like they did. I don't know exactly. I didn't mean to put it up. Gives it a nice sheen. Okay. All right. I wish there was an easier way to do the putty, but kind of seems like there is not. Okay. Whoa. I don't know what just happened right there. Okay. I don't know if we did this. No. Taking a few years off of it. Okay. I don't know if we can get into the yellow or not. Alright, now it's drivable. Excuse me, copper. Bum, ba-da-da-bum. Crazy. Okay, let's throw this on there. I'm assuming it's for a wagon, so we probably need to be at 2.9. Come on. That'll have to do. The little lot is filling up. Okay. Throw it up on the market, and then tomorrow let's sell all these. $33. All right, let's post it. So we got 60, 70, 80, 90,000 dollars worth of cars out there. We've got what, 30? Yeah. We should be up to 115 tomorrow. All right. Let's go make sure that nobody's gonna... Go make sure this guy doesn't show up to try to sabotage us. I didn't get this one polished, but oh well. All right, our first customer. Didn't we buy this from you? She just sold it to us so we would refurbish it and then she could get it back. Whatever. Whatever's clever. You gonna buy one? Okay. Yeah. Curious about your offer. The price is listed, but I'd like to offer that. So no, I don't think so. What do you take me for? I invested money in that thing. I'm gonna get the price I want. Okay. Good job. I'm gonna grab the fuses out of this thing. Hi. No. I don't think so. I think not. Station wagon central here. Okay. Interested in your car. Listing states, yeah, and that's what I want for it. Okay.
Yeah! Woohoo! Woohoo! Great job! Woo! Yeah!
You want this one? Yeah, you can't just you can't lowball it, no. Let's look at the fuse box. Which one's for the battery? I see. They're blown. I see now. What's up, bro? No. Let's see which one's bad here. I don't know. No. So we have fuses, but it doesn't say what's wrong with the fuse. We need to figure this out. There's nothing blown out here, though. Blower ignition, ABS ignition, electrical, ECU or ECU injectors, spare, amps. Like, it doesn't tell us which one. Fuel pump? I mean, it has multiple. I don't know. Not sure, because on the other one it had some blown out ones, but this one doesn't have any blown out ones, so. Grab it. Okay. No. Grab it. Gonna make this truck shine. Alright, give me a minute. Oops.
Woo!
Sorry. Can't do that. Fuse is 2%. Do I need to replace them all? Yeah. No, dude. I don't know, maybe the fuses, like, we did that one. Maybe we need to replace multiple.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Okay.
Yeah!
120,000, good job. Alright. Yeah, so I'm thinking what we need to do is we need to maybe replace all the fuses. I don't know. That seems a little strange to me, but maybe that's what you gotta do. I don't know. There's another junker over here we could look at around. So I'm thinking what we do, and I think they did say this, but you can scan the junkers and then take them back and rob the good parts off of them, like we did with the fuses, and then we don't want to go this way. And then do that. So let's get rid of this junker. Always turn the wrong way. Okay. Yeah, bro. Oh, he's actually got stuff. Oh, he's got junk parts. Do we sell him junk parts? Oh, maybe we do. Hold on. No, we buy them. Hmm. We can. Okay. Good to know. Well, good to know. That's kind of nice. Thanks, buddy. We'll go get this little trashed out clunker. Actually, I think it was over here. And we'll take them back to the base and see what we can pull off for good parts. Okay. Let's see how we can do this. Oh, perfect, buddy. I spoke too soon. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you guys here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather up these junk cars, get some of the old ones, get the whatever good parts there are, and go sell these. And then I'll sell the old parts that we get off of them, and then yeah, that's really nice to know. Yeah, so what we need to do is we need to scan these and see if there's anything good on them. See, like this one has good fuses still. So I'm going to pull off the fuses out of this thing and then we'll go take it, I'll take it over to the trash place. But I'll leave you guys here for now. Alright. I've been having fun with this one. I think I'm going to come back and maybe do a couple more episodes of this. I like it. I've been enjoying it. So we're going to come back. We're going to do more. But for now, we're done. Alright. We'll see you guys on the next one. Take care. See you later. Bye.